Hello lovelies, let's learn how to do the fantail stitch. So we're going to start off with making a slip knot and popping our hook in and pulling tight. We're then going to chain up a multiple of 10 plus 2. Okay, so I finished my chain of a multiple of 10 plus 2 and I'm making a baby blanket here today for you. So you're going to want to chain 142 and I'm using a 5mm hook and Aran yarn. Once you've got your lovely long chain, we're going to work into them. So we're going to skip the first chain and work into the second, and I like to turn my work so you can see the back loops here, and I'm going to put one single crochet in each of the next 2 chains. So 1 and 2. We're then going to skip 3 chains and work into the 4th. We're going to put 3 double crochets into that 4th chain. And this is where we'll be making our fan. 1, 2 and 3. We're then going to chain 1 and working back down into the same chain space, we're going to work 3 more double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. And that is our fan made. So our fan is made of 3 double crochets, a chain 1 and 3 double crochets all into the same chain space. Then going to skip 3 chains and we're going to work a single crochet into the next. We're then going to chain 1 and skip 1 chain and put 1 single crochet into the next. Then we're going to repeat, so we're going to skip 3 chains and work our fan stitch into the 4th, skip 3 chains, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, skip 3 and our fan. I'm now working on my fan, so I'm going to skip 3 chains, working into the 4th and make our fan stitch. So that's 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets into the same chain. Then we skip 3 chains and put a single crochet into the 4th, chain 1, skip 1, then 1 single crochet, and repeat that all the way down until you get to the end. Okay, so when you come to the end of your row, you should have 5 chains left and you're going to skip 3 and we're going to put 1 single crochet in each of the next 2, and you should have something that looks like this. Once you've done this, we're going to chain up 1 and turn our work. The chain 1 does not count as a stitch. We're going to put 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. We're then going to chain 3. 1, 2 and 3, and finding that chain 1 space in the middle of our fan, we're going to put a single crochet into there. We're then going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then working into the chain 1 space between our 2 single crochets on our previous row, we're going to work a half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, so a V-stitch made of half double crochets. So working into that chain space, make our half double crochet, chain 1 and half double crochet, all into the same space. Then chain 3 and continue working the pattern. So we're chaining 3, we're going to go across to the middle of our fan where the chain space was, and we're going to put a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then work our half double crochet V-stitch into our chain 1 space between our single crochets. Chain 1 and another half double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, move across to the chain space, work a single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then work our V-stitch. 1 half double crochet, chain 1, 1 half double crochet, and just repeat that all the way down. When you get to the end, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then we're going to work 2 half double crochets into the last stitch of our row. And this is what you should have so far. For row 3, we're going to chain up 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to then turn our work. And the chain 2 does count as our first double crochet. We're then going to work 3 more double crochets into the same space. Once we've done our double crochets, we're then going to put a single crochet into the chain space. We're going to chain 1 and skip that single crochet and go into the next chain space and put another single crochet. Then when we get to the V, we're going to work into the chain space here and we're going to work our fan stitch. So that's 3 double crochets, chain 1 and then 3 double crochets all into the same space. Then when we get to the next chain 3 space, we're going to put 1 single crochet, chain 1 and skip that single crochet, go into the next chain 3 space and put another single crochet. Then we're working over into the chain 1 space between the V's and we're going to work our fan stitch, and you're just going to repeat that all the way down. So fans into the V stitches, 1 single crochet into the chain space, skip the single crochet, 1 single crochet into the next chain space and then a fan. Repeat that all the way down to the end. So when you get to the end of the row and you've popped your single crochet into the last chain 3 space, we're then going to work 4 double crochets into that last stitch. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. For row 5, we're going to chain 1 and turn. The chain 1 does not count as our first stitch, so we're going to work down into the same space as the chain 1 and we're going to put 1 single crochet. You're then going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to skip these stitches of the fan and we're going to work into the chain 1 space between the 2 single crochets. We're going to work a V-stitch, the half double crochet V-stitch. So I'm going to yarn over, go into that chain space and create a half double crochet. Then chain 1, go back into that space and put another half double crochet. We're then going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to come across to the middle of our fan where our chain 1 is, and we're going to put a single crochet. We're then going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to come to the chain 1 between the 2 single crochets. So we're skipping the stitches on the fan, skipping the single crochet and working into that chain 1 space, and we're going to put our V-stitch. So half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet. And you're just going to repeat that all the way down. So you're going to chain 3, 1 single crochet into the top of the fan, chain 3, working into the chain 1 space, we're going to put our V-stitch. And just repeat that all the way down. So when you get to the end of the row, what you're going to do is you've done your V-stitch, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, then you're going to find that chain that we made at the beginning, the chain 2, and we're going to put a single crochet into the top of there. For row 5, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and the chain 1 does not count as our first stitch, so we're going to put 1 single crochet into the same space as the chain 1. We're then going to put a single crochet into the chain 3 space, and we're going to work our shell into the V-stitch. So that's 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. We're then going to come across to the chain space here, and we're going to put a single crochet. We're then going to chain 1, skip the single crochet, work a single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Then we're going to come across to the V-stitch, and we're going to put our fan into there. And you just repeat these steps all the way down. As our fan, work a single crochet into the chain space, chain 1, and work a single crochet into the next chain space. Then our fan, and work that all the way down to the end. Okay, so when you get to the end of this row, you're going to put a single crochet into that chain 3 space, and you're going to put 1 single crochet into the last stitch as well. And those are your row repeats, so you're just going to repeat row 2 to 5 over and over again to get this lovely pattern. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, guys. If you have, give it a big thumbs up for me, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me a comment below and let me know how much you liked the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.